bloating, gassing, brain fog, slower metabolism. All of those are signs of chronic inflammation. Hi, I'm Glenn Dawson with Reset You Fitness, and today we're going to talk about one of the key factors, key nutrients you can put in your diet to help reduce chronic inflammation. But first, what is chronic inflammation? Well, I'm sure you've heard of inflammation, right? Or acute inflammation, which most of us know is like banging your elbow and then it swells up. Well, chronic inflammation is sort of the same thing. They're both foreign defense systems. Like whenever your body notices something is bad, it increases the rate of cytokines, white blood cells, to go fight that inflammation. So sometimes you send fluid to that area to make it swell up. In your gut, the foods that you eat can create chronic inflammation. This is the more dangerous one, the more scary one. This is the one that can lead to things like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and autoimmune disorders. So we don't want it. Chronic inflammation is terrible. And a lot of us have chronic inflammation. In fact, most overweight people have chronic inflammation. 71% of Americans, according to the CDC in 2018, are overweight. So there's a lot of us that have chronic inflammation. Today we're going to talk about omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. So omega-6 and omega-3, your body actually needs both of them. However, on the American diet, our ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 is 1 omega-3 to 16 omega-6s. I'm going to say that again. 1 omega-3 to 16 omega-6s. Now that is insane, right? And this is where a lot of you vegan people are like, well, yeah, you got to have more omega-3 and all those processed meats and everything's bad for you, blah, 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 blah. Cut it out. We're omnivores. We're supposed to eat a healthy diet that has both plants and animals together. Today we're going to talk about the omega-3s, and these are easy omega-3s that you can add to your diet. And obviously we're going to talk about things that you can cut out of your diet that are omega-6s, so you can get that 1-to-1 ratio, or even get close to it, a 1-to-3. Speed back up your metabolism, get rid of the bloat, get rid of the gassy feeling, and feel a lot better. No more brain fog, speed of metabolism, flat stomach, everybody wants that. So the first one is coconut oil. Coconut oil has a ton of amazing properties, but it's high in omega-6s and also has a lot of MCTs in it and just amazing fats for your body. Now, you can use this as a substitute for a lot of other things that we normally consume. A lot of things that we consume from like restaurants or from like fast food places have canola oil in them, or vegetable oil, or soybean oil. Oils that are just inflammatory towards us and our body can't break them down. So coconut oil is a great one. Olive oil is another good substitute. There's a lot of oils you can do. This is an amazing source of omega-3s to balance out your equation and get rid of the chronic inflammation, the gassy, bloaty feeling, and really flatten out your stomach. Next thing I want to talk about is the avocado. Now the avocado is an amazing source, and if you're vegan, it's an amazing source of omega-3 fatty acids. This is a great source of fat, and it comes in so many different ways. In fact, I actually hate the taste of avocado, but what I don't hate is its cousin, avocado oil, which has a lot of the same properties of an actual avocado, but it's so much easier in a deliverable bottle and get the same omega-3 fatty acids. So I use this for cooking, and it has a very, very high smoke point too, so you can use it for frying foods or getting foods at a really high temperature. I got one more trick for you. This avocado oil dressings, ranches, like sauces, all that stuff. So there's a lot of fats that we put onto our food and salads and everything, but most of them, if you look at the back of the bottle, it'll say canola oil or vegetable oil or organic vegetable oil if they're really trying to trick you. What you want to look for is olive oil or avocado oil, not sunflower oil, not soybean oil. Those two are just bad fats for you, basically. So this Primal Kitchen Caesar salad dressing, Caesar, it's amazing, it tastes great, and it's made with avocado oil. So you're gonna limit inflammation, you're gonna feel a lot better because of this, and you still get to live a normal life and have Caesar salad without all the gassy, bloaty feeling. Now the next thing I wanna talk to you guys about is getting it from food. So there's a lot of foods that you can have, like this fish here, this tilapia, that have omega-3s in them. A lot of people know this and they're like, oh, that's why fish is so good for you. It's super good, it's anti-inflammatory, it's high in omega-3 fatty acids. What we don't know a lot about though is if our food source that's not fish has a lot of omega-3 fatty acids in it, and that's a hint on what I'm about to show you next. But you want to look for fish like this that's wild caught, fresh. The most fresh caught, the better. You don't want like factory farmed meats or fish or any of that stuff. Which brings me to the next point. Grass-fed beef. So this grass-fed ribeye is actually high in omega-3s. That's right, I'm gonna say it again. This grass-fed beef is actually high in omega-3s. So all those people that are telling you, red meat's super inflammatory and I can't eat red meat. Red meat that's not grass-fed, of course, is inflammatory. It's made from cows that are fed grain and corn and fattened up and that have, frankly, a lot of hormones injected into them too as well that you're gonna be eating. But those cows that are fed grain and corn are high in omega-6. So it throws off your ratio. You're eating a ton of omega-6 and causing inflammation. Now, the steak that's gonna cost you a little bit more, obviously, this is $1, $2 more than your regular steak, but it doesn't make you fat. So it goes from being a cheap meal where it's causing inflammation, causing you damage, increasing your rate of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, killing your metabolism, slowing down brain quality and brain function, to just paying a little bit extra, getting a grass-fed steak that's high in omega-3s. Now, guys, if this video brought you value, make sure you like it, subscribe, and share it with your friends.